Imagine having your own AI assistant, just like ChatGPT, running directly on your PC, completely offline and without paying a single subscription fee. Sounds impossible, right? Well, not anymore. Thanks to tools like Ollama for managing AI models, OpenWebUI for a beautiful and user-friendly design, and Pinokio to make the whole process easy, running powerful AI models on your PC has never been easier. In this video, I'll show you step by step how to get everything set up and running so you can use AI models without needing the cloud, subscriptions, or complicated setups. Let's get started. For the first stage of setting this whole process up, we'll be installing Pinokio. So let's just go on to my browser. If you guys are wondering which browser this is Arc browser. I mainly use it for the aesthetics. Anyways, we go to Pinokio. This is basically a tool which has been created by the open source community that helps you install, run, and programmatically control any application. This basically just helps you throughout the installation process and just setting up different sorts of tools on your own computer. So you don't have to worry about all of that stuff. I've actually got that installed on my computer, but if you go on to download over here, you'll see that it's got a whole documentation for you to go and follow. So you would just basically go for your own operating system. Mine is a Mac, so I'll just go here and they've shown you properly how to do it. So I don't think this should be too much of a problem for you guys. We'll just be continuing to the next level. So for that, we open up Pinokio. All right, so we've got it running now. What we have to do is now we have to install OpenWebUI. This is basically a tool which helps you get access to different models that you have installed on your computer, and generally you would be getting or you would be interacting with those local models on your computer through the command line, which you can do, but this basically gives you a much better interface with a lot of different functions that you can add onto that model. So let's just do less of talking and more of doing. So okay, so we go over here. I basically clicked on discover. All right, we get over here. We're just gonna search for OpenWebUI. Yeah. So we click on it. Now you've got the download option over here. It's pretty simple. So you go on to download. This is just the name by which it wants to download. I think we'll just let it be OpenWebUI. So we click on download. And it has started installing. It's now telling me that, okay, as a requirement, I need to have Ollama. So Ollama is another open source tool developed by the community itself that helps you run different AI models locally on your computer and download them in proper manner. All right, so we'll just do get over here. It's going to open up a window. I'm just going to open it up on my browser. All right, so you can see that Ollama has access to a lot of different models. So you got Llama 3.3, 5.4, QWQ, Llama 3.2 Vision, Llama 3.2, a lot of stuff over here. Like you've got an endless number of models that you guys can, just go around and play with to see which one suits best to you. Anyways, all right, so if you first have to download Ollama, so I'm just going to go on to download over here. Just click here, click on your own operating system. I have Mac, so I'll just click on download for Mac. Let's open it, move to applications. All right, so we've got Ollama running and let's get you up and running. Oh, all right, so we need to install Ollama for command line. We'll just do that. I'll enter my password. All right, so it's telling us to install this model Llama 3.2, and honestly I've worked with this model and it's a pretty good one. So we'll just go on to our terminal now. And because we have Ollama installed on our command line, we just need to go over here and click on enter, and it's just automatically gonna get the model. So now it's installing the whole model over here by itself. In Windows, it would be the CMD or the PowerShell that you would be running this command on. It's not too big of a deal. and we're just going to say that okay, done over here. So now we're going to install OpenWebUI. And you don't really need to do anything over here. That's the main reason why we really installed Pinokio, because once you've installed Pinokio, it just automatically handles everything for you. The whole process worked out smoothly, and it's currently installing it, but we're almost at the end of the installation procedure. So once this is installed, I'll open this WebUI and then we'll test out the whole thing. So guys, OpenWebUI is almost at the end of its installation. We've got this URL by the installation process. So we're just going to open this up. Let me just open this on my browser. So you can see we're being welcomed by a pretty sleek design. So we're just going to click on get started. And okay, I'm just going to enter my name, my email, and just some random password. All right. So we're here, we're in, and you can see that even though this is all local and open source, the UI is really premium. Like even the look and feel of it is almost amazing. So you can see, and you can even see that, okay, we've got this drop down over here that automatically gives us all models that are available to us. So OpenWebUI has an automatic integration with Ollama. So any models that you install with Ollama onto your computer, all of them will automatically pop up on this drop down. So we're just going to select the Llama 3.2 model, which we downloaded from Ollama, and we're just going to test it out. So I'm just going to tell it that I have a YouTube channel in the artificial intelligence niche with a beginner level audience. Give me some ideas for my next videos. Alright, so it has started generating, and the beauty of this whole thing is that I don't need Wi-Fi and I don't need anything. Like even if I turn off my Wi-Fi over here, like I don't have Wi-Fi anymore. I just turned it off. All right. So I just turned off my Wi-Fi, and let me just keep on interacting with the model. Let's go for this one. All right, let's go with this. And you can see that even though I don't have any Wi-Fi, I don't have any sort of internet connection, all of this is happening on my own laptop. So any sort of data breach or any sort of concerns you might have with privacy and these big corporations using your data, you can just install these state-of-the-art AI models locally onto your computer and then just talk with them, and you're gonna get more or less the same response. So we've installed Llama 3.2, and this is not a multimodal model, which means that it cannot process different sorts of inputs. So like I cannot give it images and get outputs from it. We would need to have something like Llama 3.2 vision to get that done. But you can even do that if you have the right model installed on your laptop. You can even get like pretty big models, which are like 100 billion parameters or 300 billion parameters onto your laptop if your laptop is like powerful enough to run those models on it. So that's that, and you've got a lot of stuff over here. Like OpenWebUI gives you a lot of stuff. Like you can have a system prompt for every chat that you have. So like I can give some system prompt, and then every time the model would be giving me a response, it would be giving me that response while keeping the system prompt in mind. And you've got a lot of other stuff as well. Temperature, myrostat, you've got the seed. All of this is a little bit technical, so out of the scope of this video, but you can like fiddle around with this stuff, experiment with it, and see what kind of outputs you get. So yeah, you've got valves, the functions and everything, and you can copy the whole chat, you can share the chat. You also have artifacts, I'm not really sure what this does. We'll have to search this up a bit, maybe a future video on this. And if you notice, this almost has a very similar look and feel to with the ChatGPT UI. So the whole look and feel of this UI is a lot more similar to ChatGPT. So people who like that sort of UI, you guys will be loving this. And yeah, that's it. So guys, that's it for this video. If you like to fiddle around with these open source models and just experiment with new stuff, you might want to check out this video of mine where I tested out this browser agent and made it perform different actions on my own browser. And I'll see you over there.